What's up, Golf News? Welcome back to the only channel on YouTube where nothing is out of bounds. Hope everybody's doing well. All right, let's dive right in. In today's video, we're talking about the game plan going forward. Yes, that's right, guys. Game plan going forward. As those of you watching the channel are well aware, Golf Noob has fallen into the abyss. Things have gotten really bad with my golf game, and changes need to be made. So thanks to the love and support from my family, my friends, all the golf noobs out there, gonna keep plugging away and try to figure this out. So first thing I need to do is start doing things differently. The best way to do that, I figure, is to start with a game plan. Step one in the game plan is to control the variables I can control. I've been making a lot of equipment changes. A lot of stuff's been going in and out of my bag, from irons to putters to wedges. There have been all kinds of different stuff just in and out of my bag. So the first thing I figured I need to do was settle on my equipment. I need to get everything stuck in the bag that I want to be gaming for the next 6 months figured out and in the bag. Those of you who've been watching the channel are also well aware there's been a putting war going on. Well, fortunately, after 3 rounds, we finally have a winner. This tailor-made Anzer style white smoke blade putter with a little Super Stroke Tour 1.0 grip has become my new best friend. In my last round, 26 putts. That's right, folks, 26 putts over 18 holes. That's absolutely stellar. The 2 rounds before that were pretty solid too. Still a couple of 3 putts in there, not as many 1 putts, but tons and tons of 2 putts. And then anytime I get myself in that 5 to 8 foot range, they're going in. So this putter's taken over. I guess I'm gonna go back and give the blade a try. As you guys are well aware, I've been a half mallet guy for years. So this is a pretty scary proposition, but over 3 rounds, I was really starting to fall in love with this putter and the results. So the second thing, this is not new. You guys have seen this before. I'm back to my Ping i2s. I pulled these out of the bag only to get a little more distance out of my i3s, but after extensive research, I have discovered that my i3s are only giving me 5 to 7 yards more per shot. And they're nowhere near as accurate, they're nowhere near as forgiving as the i2s. The i2s also give me more confidence. And my 7-iron in my i3s has some kind of weird defunct voodoo malfunction that even my golf pros can't seem to figure out how to fix. It's really wonky. So that's very distracting. Swinging the club, don't need the extra distraction. 7-iron is a very important club that I use really frequently. So I just figure it's better to go back to something I'm more comfortable with. So the i2s have crawled back into the bag. All right, guys, well, that's about it for the variables that I can control. So what's next on the plan? The only other thing I can come up with is lessons. Yeah, that's right, lessons. Let's dive down this rabbit hole, okay? You guys know I'm a big believer in lessons, especially for my newer golfers. You guys stand to benefit the most because you haven't ingrained all these bad habits yet. If you're new to golf, for God's sakes, if you hear nothing else in this video, hear this. If you're new to golf, go take lessons. Do it now before really bad things happen to you. You develop all these bad habits and then the lessons don't stick and you wind up like this guy, okay? Don't want that for any of the golf noobs out there, okay? So guys, make sure if you're new to the game, you go out, you take some lessons, you'll be happy you did. See a PGA Pro, an LPGA Pro, attend some teaching clinics at local golf courses. PGA Tour Superstore offers a lot of free clinics for men and women alike, so make sure you check into that if you have one of those in your area. So for me, lessons. Why lessons? Everybody knows lessons is the last place I wanted to go. Well, thanks to a loyal subscriber and good friend, John, he gifted me a couple lessons with his pro over at Plantation and Palms. So come Friday morning, this guy has got a golf lesson with his 6th instructor. Since 2005, I've taken probably 15 to 20 lessons with 6 different pros. It has not gone well. All that did was really mess up my game and make things a lot worse, with 2 exceptions. I had 2 really good pros that helped my game a lot. Tim back in the Dallas-Fort Worth area did wonders for my game. In about 3 lessons, got me in a really good place. And those lessons seem to have stuck pretty well. I played pretty well really up until leaving Texas. So whatever he taught me really stuck pretty well. and I played pretty well for the next year and a half after going to see him. Then when I came to Tampa, I went to see Wendy Doolin. She changed my game around and made it golf practice and instruction more fun than I could have ever imagined. You know, her group clinics are amazing. 2 days at her group clinics, I learned a lot. I had a ton of fun. I met some new friends. We grew the Golf Noob community, and she got me striping the ball with both driver and irons like I've never hit it before. Unfortunately, for some reason, that wore off in about 2 or 3 weeks' time. I went out, played one of my nemesis courses, and couldn't break 105 there, which was nuts for me. I've shot low 90s there, I've shot high 80s there, but I hadn't been able to do it in a long time. Well, after Wendy, 2 days with Wendy, I managed to go out and shoot 89, no mulligans, in tough conditions on basically the toughest course in my rotation. Okay, so that was a really good day, and it was really awesome to see the fruits of her labor. Okay, so why did I stop seeing Wendy, you ask? Well, unfortunately, my financial situation made it a little tough to continue taking lessons. Also, she's out at the Eagles Golf Club, which is very far from where Golf Noob lives. So trying to find enough time in my day to go out there, drive out there, take the long commute there, take the lesson, drive back. We're talking basically at least 4 hours of time. And I just don't have that kind of time on my schedule. That's why you don't see me at the range. You don't see me taking lessons. And I can hear a lot of naysayers out there. Well, how do you expect to get better if you're not taking lessons or you're not at the range? Yeah, I hear you, okay? But I know for a fact I can get down to be 18, 20 handicap, okay? And with a repeatable golf swing with very little time at the range and very limited lesson work. I've done it before numerous times. It can be done. Now, if you want to get better than an 18 handicap, yeah, you're going to need to spend some time more time at the range. You're probably going to need more time with a pro, yada, 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 okay? But right now, since John was kind enough to give me 2 lessons, I'm going to go see that pro. He's just about 15 minutes down the road for me, so commute there and back is 30 minutes. Another 30 minutes for the lesson, we're out an hour, okay? I can squeeze that in. I work a lot, I have a young family, I'm trying to run this channel, so I'm a busy guy, guys. So that makes lessons really tough. So that's why I quit going in to see Wendy. Was due to some financial reasons and the hardship of it being so far from where I live. Like I said, this guy's down the street, and thanks to John, the first 2 lessons are gonna be free. So I figure I owe it to my buddy John to at least take his beautiful gift and see what shakes loose. Whether the lessons will continue long-term or not, I don't really know. We just kind of have to wait and feel this out, see where it goes. But Friday morning, Golf Noob has a lesson, and then with or without my pro's approval, I'm going to play 18 holes at that golf course after the lesson to kind of see if I can put at least some of that stuff into motion on course in pressure situations to see if it makes a difference. All right, so that's where we're at with the channel. That's what's going on. The channel will continue. The golf will continue. Hopefully the bad golf will not continue and the good golf will come back. Hopefully we can get that up and going so I can shift my focus back more toward you guys, my subscribers, instead of me and my golf game falling apart. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, guys. Remember, like and subscribe. We're closing up on 375 subscribers. And remember, guys, we get to 500. I'm going to give away an identical set of Ping Eye 2s to the ones I've got in my bag. Okay. Oldie, but a goodie. You're going to love these clubs. So like, share, subscribe, comment, tell your friends. Till next time, Golf Noob out.